Mains are on the TVs around the building. Mains are on the TV around the building. First race up will be 305 Sprint. 305 Sprint C main. Once again, mains are posted. Mains are posted. We got one C main. One C main. That's 305 Sprint, the biggest class of the day. That would be Hayden, Ron, and Andy. Once again, mains are posted. Mains are posted. We'll go about another 10 minutes here or so. Enough time to dial in Andy's car. All right, I got a timer set for 10 minutes. 10 minutes of practice. 10 minutes of practice. Be smart up there. right, getting the last few touches on the track here, packed in for the mains. Our first race up is the C main for 305 sprint. That'll be Hayden, Ron, and Andy will be race 1. Following that will be our B mains, and we'll tackle the A mains as well. Pretty soon. How are you doing? Minutes? Yeah. But like just a few minutes. A few. All right, just putting the final touches on some tires. It'll be just a minute yet. Ron's just putting his tire sauce on. Let me get my feet off the speedway. All right, mod sprint guys, I'll need you out to Marshall. Go ahead and hot lap. Go ahead and hot lap. Last call for food if you want any food. Oh, Hayden's upside down. Caution turn 2. Caution turn 2. I'll get there in just a second. There we go. Peters has got him. Thank you. All right. Go ahead and continue hot lapping. Oh, watch out, Wheeler. Made some wholesale changes. Yeah. All right. Up front in this one's going to be Hayden. Hayden's driving the red number 2. He is the CEO of Hayden Motorsports. Ron will be number 2. And Andy number 3. All right. Starts off our 5th race of the 6-pack series. Here we go, gentlemen. Top 2 transfer on. Thank you, Roby. All right, we got a good clean start. Everybody's on the clock and scoring. Oh, and they park him right in front of Wheeler. Track is cleared. One minute down, 3 minutes to go. 1 minute down, 3 minutes to go. Nice recovery. Smart driving, very well done, gentlemen. Clear. Nice recovery. Low and one, low and one. And cleared. Nice recovery. And that'll do it right there. That'll do it. Ron stays on the lead lap. Andy has the best looking car he's had in a while. You're running the kid down, Ron. You're running him down. All right, Midwest Mod B main. That looked a lot better, Andy. It looked a lot better. Yeah. Steve, Nick, and Hayden. Go ahead and hot lap. 2. It might just be a survival thing. Will it fit? Will it fit underneath? Yes, it does. Look at that. Yep. If it fits underneath the chair, it's legal. All right, Hayden's just getting a look at his gear there. 305 Sprint B main getting a little bit of extra time here. It just gives Ron extra time to wash his tires. Already? Nope, nope. You're in the next one. I'm trying to figure out what did Dad do to his car? Yep, we knew that. Yep. We blame adults. It's fine. It means your changes were wrong. All right. Perfect. It looks awesome. We're going to get them lined up. Steve is going to start number 1, Nick number 2, Hayden number 3. Top 2 move on. I got 2 marshals. 2 of the finest marshals in the country right here. Andy Blunt and Keith Groby. All right, here we go. Down in 3 and 4, they bring them alive down the front stretch. We're off and rolling. Midwest Mod B main. Top 2 will transfer on. Ooh, and Nick's going to jump up to the point. Oh, no, he's going to give it back to Steve. Steve now to the point. Nobody wants it. They want the win for the A main. They're going to save the win for the A main. 1 minute down, 3 minutes to go. All 3 cars on the lead lap. Separated by 1.4 seconds. Working on the schedule for the rest of the season for weekend stuff. We got the Mabes Pizza Backwards 50 event on the schedule. We have some figure 8. We have some figure 8 racing coming up twice. Once in January, once in February. I'll get some information out on that. Some figure 8. It must be a car that is run in one of our classes. You cannot specially build a figure 8 car, i.e. EDM, Midwest Mod, Superstock, late model. There is some flexibility for the bodies, though. If you want to add a little Lexan or something like that, you can be kind of creative and race in the figure 8 race. Figure 8 will be 2 qualifiers and a feature, so it's not just a one race deal. Oh, also on the schedule is vintage night. We're going to have a vintage night. We're going to drag out a whole bunch of old equipment, brush cutters, old T-shirts, pictures, awards, just different stuff from the past that are fun to reminisce about. We'll have a vintage night. 90 seconds left in this one. 90 seconds. If all goes well, I should have a schedule up late in the week for the remainder of the season. Those of you that like the paper copies of the schedule, I will drop them in the mail as well. I will mail one up. That is not limited to, but does include Scott Murphy. And then he's not even in here. Ron Block, another one on that mailing list. He gets a special postman delivery. All 3 cars still on the lead lap. Steve is our leader. Nick running in second. Nick in second. Nobody's out of this one yet. $30 seconds to go. 30. Fast lap. All 3 cars have had a 5.0 for the fast lap. White flag comes out this time by. White flag is out. Down the backstretch they go. Checkers are out. That's it. All stop, all stop, all stop. Steve with a new personal best for the season takes the checkers here in the B main. And also moving on is Nick. Almost a personal best for Nick. And Hayden was on that lead lap the entire time. Hayden comes up just short in that one. All right, the 305 Sprint B main. Has got 2 transfers from the C. And Gary, Steve, and the other Gary. All right, this is a long race, 4 minutes. Top 2 transfer on. Need a little smart driving here. Coming from the action man, that's as good as gold right there. Hold on. Ron's just getting his body on over there. There he goes. I think that's even the body held on by rubber bands. Yep. That's how old school that car is. All right, go ahead and hot lap. I'll give you a little bit of time. Gonna need a handful of volunteer marshals. Gonna need a handful of volunteer marshals to help me out. Nick jumping in to help out. Thank you, Nick. Eric is going to jump in too. Evan Tapp looks like he's kind of bored. What's Evan doing? Oh, yeah, and Jared Nitro is going to jump in. Yeah, we have our marshals. All right, B main lines up like this. We got a total of 5. Up front is going to be Gary Fairchild. Fairchild's driving the 33. Steve driving the 81. Steve will be number 2. Gary Weber in the Intimidator, number 3. Number 4 is our transfer out of the B main. That's Hayden. And Ron's going to be number 5. All right, top 2 move on. I'll get you guys through turn 1 and 2. After that, it's up to you guys. Here we go. We're off and rolling. B main for 305 sprint on the clock and scoring. Get our first 10 laps in here, just getting laps. Burning up the clock. Clear. Hayden's got a little extra weight on the front of his car. He's handling it nicely, though. Still got a long ways to go. Everybody's still on the lead lap. Everybody's still on the lead lap. No, but it's a good race so far. Good decisions. Gary Fairchild's out front. Gary Weber's in second, but he's got pressure from Steve into turn 1 and 2. That is battle for the transfer spot. The white 81 and the black number 3. Our leaders coming up on Hayden. Nice work. Ron right in the mix of the second place battle. Does a great job. Excellent driving. And clear. Nice recovery. Oh, go low in 3. Go low in 3. Oop, Hayden just lost his mud plug. Or something happened. minute 30. Had a lot of things hit this wall. Nothing's ever come through. A minute 15 to go. Closest battle on the track is for second place, the transfer spot. That is down the backstretch. The black number 3 and 81. I'm going to call it a white 81. .30 seconds left to go. 30. Second coming up on Ron there. Nice recovery and clear. 10 seconds to go. Steve's got to get up on the wheel. White flag is out. White flag is out for Gary. And there it is. All stop, all stop, all stop. Fairchild's going to pick up the B main win. Gary Weber drives his way up into second. Steve, a new personal best by a lap. Yes, sir. A 50, a 5-0. 50 laps for the top 3. Ron with a nice run there in the B main, a 4. And Hayden, some good fast laps in there. Came up short on putting them all together. All right, see if we can get a race report. Hayden Neested, are you busy? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I got this side. I'm going to need Hayden. Hayden, I need you out to Marshall. B main is Ed, Murph, Derek, and Ron. Hayden's running out here. There he is. One more driver. I still need one on the inside. So what happened to your sprint car? Oh, perfect. I completely understand. Hayden just told me what happened. His wheel was like that. I'm like, oh, that's bad. Yep. All right. We'll fix it. Wheeler, or either Wheeler or Gary. Gary's got it. All right, here we go. We're off and rolling. Come on, Murph. I got faith in you. Make Eddie work for it. There you go. It's like, no, you go make decisions. I'll follow you. Clear. Track is clear. High and two. High and two. And clear. And yeah, it's okay. You can leave it. Oh, yeah. Minute and a half to go. A minute and a half. Murphy, Ed's in second. Ron's in third, and Derek four. Yeah. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Murphy out front. Ed's in second. Ron's in third. Derek four. Stop my toolbox? I did, yeah. I've had that since before we went down Indiana. I was and we ended up not using it. I'm like, I'll just leave it. I'll need it someday. Less than 10. White flag comes out this time for Murphy. White flag is out. And done, and done, and done. 51 laps for Scott and Ed taking the transfer. Ron with his fastest run of the day, a 49 on a 404. And Derek, 48. Did anybody lose a wing button? A wing button for a sprint car? It's silver. Anybody lose a wing button off a sprint car that holds the sprint car wing on? Anybody? Anybody? You did? Oh, there it is. All right. Oh, this could be one of the most exciting races of the day right here. Get my screen. Only because the Action Man came rolling out is how I know that. Say Ron and his super stock. And Keith Groby and Gary Weber. All right. I'm not sure if Jim is watching, but hi, Jim, if you are watching. Justin Waller is watching, I know that. All right. The top two are going to move on. This is our final B main of the night. After that, we're moving on to Cooper and Eric. Let's see what the Action Man has in store. Go ahead and hot lap. Hey, Groby, let me see it real quick. Bring the old general over here. Yep, we're on rails now. All right. Mr. Block is going to be our top qualifier here in the B main. Keith Groby lines up number 2 in the general. And Gary Weber lines up number 3. Derek, you got that one? All right, I got this one. Here we go. They coast him off into 3 and 4. Bring him alive down the front stretch. We are off and roll. Ooh, Weber's got some spec motor horsepower. Low and 4, cleared. We got 1 minute in, 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Keep it inside the walls. Ron Block leads this one. The Action Man driving the general in second. He's on rails. The general got a little tune-up earlier today. We shoe-gooed the speed controller back into the car. So Keith Groby once again set and ready to go. Halfway, drivers, halfway. 2 down, 2 to go. Halfway. Ron's out front leading this one. Keith Groby working on trying to make the show. Gary Weber pushing hard. The top 2 will transfer on. See you, Andy. It's getting exciting towards the back. The Action Man and Weber starting to slice and dice. Groby goes a little high, setting him up for the fender job. Groby goes underneath. And Groby hammers along. Comes Weber fighting back. Oh, clear. Track is clear. All 3 cars still on the lead lap. Ron and Groby both on personal best runs. "45 seconds to go. Gary's got some digging to catch up to the general. Oh, low and 4. Low and 4. Low and 4, clear. Ron out front, Groby in second. White flag is out for Ron. White flag is out. And done, and done, and done. Whoa. Weber will park third. The Action Man, he transfers on with an almost personal best. And Ron Block, a new personal best for him by a full lap. Puts him on a 46 on a 405, and he's in the show. A new fast lap layout, too, for Ron. Cooper and Eric coming out. Eric's got 2 wins already today. We shall see who takes home the win sticker. All right, go ahead and hot lab. Let's see what you got. All right, we are set and ready to go. We're just going to realign our marshals here real quick. EDMs to follow this one. All right. Both drivers have had personal best of 35 laps. Cooper has the fastest personal best. So that means you're going to have to be nearly perfect to beat your dad. All right? All right, here we go. On the horn. And a good clean start down the front stretch. We are off with our first main of the night. Eric getting a little high. Cooper driving up on the bottom. Well done, well done. Personal best runs for both drivers early in this one. I got myself a Marshall. I'm going to sit back and watch this one. Oh, Cooper's going to jump out to the point at the moment. Both on 36 lap runs. That's a good pace, a very good pace. Ooh, Eric with a nice drive down the backstretch. Gonna check out that high line, see what it's looking like up top. Nothing there at the moment. Once again, both drivers on 36 lap runs. That'd be a +1 on the personal best. Two and a half minutes left to go. The order has switched. Cooper did grab the lead early. Nah, not too early. But he is out front at the moment. Dad giving him a good push for his money here. Dad did say, I think he said, if you win, you don't have to put your clothes in your laundry for a week. He doesn't do that anyways. No. Cooper has stretched out an 0.8 of a second lead. Cooper driving that 00 white machine. Eric driving the 71. Ooh, Eric has closed that gap to 0.4 of a second. Both drivers running 6.7 and 6.6. Big drive by Eric on the outside. Couldn't quite make that one stick. The long run, Eric's car, I agree with Hayden, starting to get a little quicker as the race goes on. Super smooth. Eric finally learned 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute to go. Cooper's got his ears pinned back. Look at the concentration on that kid's face. Another solid lap. Eric's within 0.4 of a second. Eric driving the 71. Coop in the 00. Now 0.3 of a second between them. Cooper being smooth. There's going to be 2 more laps. 2 more laps. White flag comes out this time for Cooper. Turns the corner for the backstretch. Coming down the front stretch. Checkers waving. And that'll do it. That'll do it. That will do it. Cooper comes back in the feature and runs a new personal best by a full lap. Both of them with 36 laps. Here, I'll grab a quick picture here. All right, EDM's getting ready to roll. What you looking for, Derek? All right, gentlemen, go ahead and hot lap. Go ahead and hot lap. Sean, you want to call this one? Are you busy?
If we could get a couple marshals to jump in, that would be super duper. David Moore, TQ tonight in EDM, the driver out of Sioux Falls in the 45. He'll start on the pole. Scott Murphy. This car will run 4 minutes. He qualified number 2. Kyle Peters in the 63 will start 3rd. And what are you doing, Evan? Tom Tapp will start number 4. Randy's got that in. I think that'll work. All right, good luck, drivers. On the tone. Scott Murphy turning his fastest lap in a 17.5 EDM, a 4.24. That is the quickest lap of the race. David Moore out front. He's got a 4.28 to his credit. Coming up on some traffic. David Moore and Scott Murphy, 1-2. Kyle Peters running back there in 3rd. He's got a 4.28. In fact, David Moore and Kyle Peters, 4.289, the fastest lap for both of those drivers. Murphy cutting it down 0.3 of a second between first and second. 2:45 to go, 2:45. Kyle Peters, 2.1 seconds behind your race leader. Moore sneaking away just a little bit out to a 0.5 second lead. Low and 4, clear. Track is clear. And Kyle Peters has cut it down to 2 seconds between the 3rd place car and the leader. Halfway, 2 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. David Moore and Scott Murphy separated by 0.5 second. David now starting to stretch his legs a little bit. 0.7 of a second the lead for the 45 ride over the 29. Minute 10. One minute to go, 1 minute. 45 seconds, 4/10 the lead. $30 to go, 30 seconds. About 3 laps to go. Now 2 for the leaders. They'll come to the checkered. That's it, all stop. David Moore going to lead it flag to flag and pick up the win by 4/10 of a second over Scott Murphy. Great run, both drivers 55. Kyle Peters 54, he'll finish third, and Tom will finish in the 4th spot. All right, we'll get a photo here. And then we'll roll into Midwest Mod A Main. All right. Midwest Modified A Main. Another 4-minute affair. Race number 8 coming up. All right. You guys can go ahead and hot lap. All right, we'll get Murphy out here. We'll be ready to go. We'll give Lance 1 lap here. All right, we will line this one up. It'll be Gary Fairchild in the 33. He'll start on the pole. Behind him from Decorah, Iowa as well, the 66 is Jeff Carney. Qualifying number 3, it's Ron Block in the 1-2-3. And then Lance Parker in the 24 will start 4. Steve in the 81 starts 5. And Nick Sonnabend coming out of that B main with Steve starts 6th. 4 minutes. We've got Marshall's drivers. Good luck. Gary, the field is yours. Nick going to move up a spot, claiming 5th from Steve. Leader gets a little bit of a berm hit. Here comes Jeff Carney closing in on the 33 of Gary Fairchild. They're coming up on the 81 of Steve. Steve moves up, then gives a little rub to Fairchild. Carney will make his way. Fairchild back to Carney is 0.3 of a second. Ron still in the third spot. Lance in fourth, all over Ron right now. Steve in the berm over in 4. 1 minute down, 3 minutes to go. A little more traffic for the leaders to negotiate as Lance goes over the berm. Steve will go down his second lap. Carney works to his inside. That is not for position between Nick and Steve. Nick is ahead of Steve. So Steve will move up. Nick, you can go. Oh, all right. 2:30 to go. 2:30. Lance will lose the lead lap. Lets the second place running Jeff Carney go. Jeff on a personal best run. 2:20 to go. Fairchild leads by 0.6 of a second. And they will put third place running Ron down a lap. Ron slides up. Jeff will move by. Jeff trying to set his sights on the 33 of Fairchild as we've just gone past halfway. 2 minutes to go. A couple of lap cars between first and second place. Carney will get by Steve. And now the only thing separating first from second is 0.6 of a second, now 0.8 of a second. Minute 30 to go, 1:30. Fairchild, Carney, Block, the top three. Lance Parker in fourth. Nick Sondabend in fifth. And Steve running sixth with 1:10 to go. The lead still 0.6 of a second. So Jeff Carney trying to hold on to the race leader and keep him honest. 1 minute to go. 1 minute. Leader slides under Steve. Here comes Jeff. Track is clear. Track is clear. Jeff around the outside. Now he's got to put the whip to it. 0.8 of a second between Fairchild and Carney with 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds. Now 1.1 from first to second. Ron still running in third. Lance in fourth. Nick and Steve. 10 seconds to go. 2 laps. About 2 laps to go. Should have been the white right there for your leaders. And that's it. All stop, all stop, all stop. By 0.9 of a second with the 49.4 flat, Gary Fairchild goes flag to flag to put the 33 in victory lane. Jeff Carney gives it a good chase. He'll finish second. Hey, T Speedway, how about a hand finishing on the podium? Give Ron Block a hand. Ron, third tonight in the Midwest Mods. Lance, Nick, and Steve, the rest of the running order. Midwest Mod goes into the books. Remember, doors open early next Saturday, 11 o'clock. Silver and gold Saturday. Oh, junior late model time. All right. You three can hot lap. Don't hit each other in hot laps. Spread out, spread out, spread out. Cooper, slow down. Cooper, slow down. Cooper, slow down. All right, there you go. You never want to be by somebody in hot laps. All right, I'll take 2 marshals. Any 2 from the Midwest Mods. Oh, we got 1 down there. I'll take 1 marshal down on this end. While we do that, we'll line it up. Cooper, TQ tonight in junior late model, the 95. He'll start on pole. Eric's going to start 2, and Keith Groby going to start number 3. All right, I'll take this end. What the heck? Cooper going to take it nice and easy until we get to turn 4. Then we start the race. Easy, easy, and we're green. Oh, Groby and Eric, right side romance. Right side romance again. Cooper, your leader. Groby into second. Eric running third. 30 seconds in. Groby trailing by 1.4 seconds. Cools the left side tires off, dips them on the infield, and continues on. A little lap traffic here for Cooper. He's coming up on Eric. Eric running that top line. Oh, sparklers and snakes as they hit the front stretch wall. Here comes Groby for the lead. He'll have it. Keith Groby into the lead in the 4. The 95 of Cooper Lawson running second. 2:40 to go. Cooper's going to have to hit those marks. Be smooth. Easy on, easy off. If he wants to chase down the man from Pine Island, Minnesota. Oh, hit on the back stretch. Go low on the back, go low on the back, go low on the back, low on the back. Clear, clear. Halfway, 2 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. Keith Groby from the back, running out front, but only a 1 second lead over Cooper. Ooh, Groby misses his marks a little bit. Is that what Cooper needs to chase him down? He's closing in, down to 0.8 of a second. Down to 0.7 of a second. Here comes Cooper Lawson. Oh, back out to 0.8 of a second. Oh, trouble. Oh, they both hit. Oh, that's not going to work for you, Cooper. It's not going to work. Oh, Groby's in the wall. So Cooper is still in second on the lead lap. 1.8 seconds. Oh, high and four. Clear. Here comes Cooper. Look. Oh, my goodness. Here comes Cooper looking for the lead. Side by side down through turns 1 and 2. Go high in 1. That's clear. Cooper took the inside. Couldn't get there. Now to the lead goes Cooper Lawson. Groby in the second spot with 35 seconds to go. Does Groby have the testicular fortitude to dig deep inside and chase down Cooper Lawson? Less than 20 seconds. And that's it. All stop, all stop, all stop. Eric Lawson finishes second. Eric Lawson finishes third. Keith Groby will finish on the lead lap in second. And Cooper Lawson picks up the junior late model win in the 95. Oh, man. Vegas gets turned upside down. Oh, broken car, Groby. Well, when Hayden and Parker were running junior late model, they never broke a single part, so. Late models coming up next. We go to race 10. 305s. You are on deck.
Well, after that one, you guys got some work to do to put on a show. We shall see. I'm gonna need a handful of volunteer marshals if I could. Of course, we'll have Groby coming back out. Eric's is on his way. I don't think the late model can handle the Groby excitement like the Superstock does. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and hot lap. All right, Keith Groby, I need you out to marshal. All right. All right. Up front in this one, the Sunoco number 15, Kyle Wheeler will be our point man for this. Kyle Peters driving the 63, the KPI racing entry. Evan Tapp driving the 28. Evan's got a different body on this time. Mike Carlson driving the blue number 5, lines up 4, and Lance will be number 5. I'll do this one. I'll leave the car here today. Yeah, it's gonna need some. We'll get her fixed up. You gotta clean it before you go, though. I don't clean, Groby. I'll fix, but I don't clean. All right, here we go. Track is yours. And a good clean start. We're rolling with it. Ooh, nice driving. Way to keep him under control. Peters in second. Tap in third. Carlson 4. Parker in 5th. Making some good laps here, though. Clear. A minute and a half in, 2.5 minutes to go. 2.5 minutes to go. The Sunoco 15 out front. South of berm. Turkey. Just past the halfway. Less than 2 minutes to go. Less than 2 to go. Three cars still on the lead lap. That is Wheeler, Peters, and Tap. You don't give up the lead lap to that turkey. One minute left to go. 1 minute left to go. Oh, low on the front. Go low on the front. Drive it to the marshal. Drive it to the marshal. There you go. Still Wheeler out front. Peters in second. Tap in third. Carlson 4. Lance 5. Peters still on the lead lap. Peters still on the lead lap. Keep that door shut. Ooh, 5 cars in turn 3 and 4. And clear. Keep going. Finish them up. Finish them up. Done. All stop. All stop. All stop. All stop. Oh. Wheeler with the win. Peters in second. Tap 3. Mike 4. Lance 5. Oh. 305 Sprint A main up next. Remember, next week the doors open at 11 for King of Wings. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and hot lap. 305 sprint A main. All right, drivers from the last race should have plenty of marshals. Lance, Peters, Carlson, Wheeler should have plenty. I got check-ins from everybody. Everybody is checked in. Oh yeah, Tab, he was the other one. Yeah, that body works way better. Looks nice and slow, Eddie. Looks good. All right. We're going to start off like this. Out of the B main, Gary Weber. Gary Weber driving the Intimidator number 3. He was our second and final transfer. And Gary Fairchild will line up number 5, driving the 33. He was out of the B main with a win in that one. Lineup number 4 is going to be Hayburn. Hayburn driving the 1H. The 1H lines up number 4. Fast Eddie driving the 76 lines up number 3. Number 2 today is Jeff Carney driving the number 14. That's 3 drivers out of Decorah, Iowa in this A main. And TQ tonight driving the Deuce, looking to pick up his 4th. Would it be 4th 305 or 3rd? Maybe your 3rd one of the season. All right, let's see what happens. We got 4 minutes of racing here. Good luck, everybody. Track is yours, Randy, on the horn. Oh, hang on. Oh, stop. I'll stop. Blech. Let's redo that one. All right. Randy, Jeff, Ed, Hayburn. Give another 6 inches of room on the start. Another 6 inches. All right, let's get a good 10 laps in here. Good luck, drivers. There we go. We're off and rolling. 305 sprint A main is underway. Ooh, high and two. High, cleared. It's clear. Out front, leading this one is the Deuce. Jeff Carney's in second. Eddie's in third. Fairchild and Weber. A minute and a half in, we got Randy Harms in the number 2 out front. Jeff Carney giving chase. Carney is about 1.1 seconds behind. Ed Fick right on his back door. Two seconds separate the top 3 cars. And then is Gary Fairchild. He's on the lead lap as well. Top 4 cars on the lead lap. Eddie working the back door of second place, makes the dive. Nicely done. Eddie now up into second. Carney into third. Fairchild is in fourth. Fairchild is on the lead lap. He is on the lead lap. A minute and a half left to go. A minute and a half left to go. Hayburn moves up into fifth. Hayburn now into five. And Fairchild gives up that lead lap to Randy Harms. Randy Harms' motor's on. Top three on the lead lap. Top three. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Top three on the lead lap. Leader down the backstretch. Hayburn making up for lost time, picking his way through the field. Eddie running in second. Carney still in third. Carney's in third. Fairchild is four. Hayburn would like the first 10 laps back. 15 seconds to go. 15. White flag comes out for Randy Harms this time. White flag is out. That's third place in front of you, Randy. And there it is. All stop, all stop, all stop. A new personal best for Randy Harms, picking up the checkers here tonight. Randy with a 51, Ed with a 51. And Randy just missed the track record by 0.2 of a second. That's pretty good with 6 cars. Jeff Carney in third, Fairchild 4, Hayburn 5, Weber 6. All right. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, and 7. All right. We'll see if my decision's paid off after 4 minutes of 360 racing. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and hot lap. I will give you some time. Do you even want to hot lap it, Ed? It is what it is at this point, right? Yeah, that looks really good. All right, bring it right over here, Eddie. Eddie, bring it right over here. All right, coming out of the B main, Ed Fick was our second transfer. Just in front of him, driving the Hardy's ride, Scott Murphy wins the B main and joins the show here tonight, starting number 6. Number 5, Nick Soderman directly qualifying for the A main tonight, lines up number 5. 305 sprint winner, Randy Harm, still shaking from the last race. Randy Harm lines up number 4. Number 3 is Sean Neested driving the number 2. Jared Nitro driving the blue number 5, number 2. And TQ tonight driving the 45, David Moore. All right, marshals are set and ready to go. Good luck, drivers. Let's get the first few laps in on the horn, Dave. And a good clean start. We're rolling with it. 360 sprint A main on the Speedway and rolling. Oh, high and 4 cleared. That's going to put Nitro out front. And the top 3 are all from South Dakota and 1 from Northern Iowa. Eddie trying to stay on that lead lap. You got to keep your finger in it, Eddie. Here comes the slide job into 1. Low on the front. Clear. And Eddie got freight trained. Murphy back on the Speedway. Murphy's still in 6. Nick running 5. Randy Harms 4. Clear. Track is clear. Sean in 3rd. David Moore back up into 2nd. And our leader is Nitro. Man, Nick's got a good-looking car through the corner. Good work on that thing, Nick. Leader up on Murph. Nice driving. David Moore and Sean battling for that 2nd spot. They're coming up on Ed. That's 2nd place behind Ed. Clear. Randy Harms still running 4. Too many adjustments. Not enough options. A minute and a half left to go. Nitro out front. David Moore in 2nd. Sean in 3rd. Ooh, nice recoveries. Fantastic driving from Dave, keeping his finger in it. One minute to go. 1 minute to go. Leader, there you go. 30 seconds left to go. Nitro down the front stretch. David Moore in 2nd. Sean 3rd. Randy 4. Nick still in 5. Murphy in 6. White flag is out for Nitro. White flag is out for Nitro. And there it is done. All stop, all stop, all stop. Nitro took advantage of the mistake early. Jumped out front and never looked back. Moore in second. Sean in third. Randy four. Nick. Impressive run. Good work, sir. Nick 5. Murph 6. And Eddie in 7. All right, Superstock, A-Main, go ahead and hot lap. No. All right, drivers from 305. I got Nick back out here. A couple other drivers from 305 if I could. No, I'm sorry, 360, from 360. Anybody else from 360 that could help me out? Let's see, Ed Fick, Murph, Nick is out here, Harms, Sean, Jared, and Dave. Should be good. Cool. All right, up front in this one is going to be the 66 out of Decorah, Iowa. Jeff Carney lines up TQ tonight in Superstock. It may not be the safest place to be, though. We will see. Lance Parker. Lance Parker is going to roll up number 2. Tom Ashton, off his personal best run of the year, lines up number 3. Steve, driving that white and orange number 90, lines up number 4. Our B main winner, Ron Block, will be number 5. And this show is complete. We have the Action Man making out of the B main, lining up number 6. All right, marshals are set. Let's get the first couple laps in here, drivers. On the horn, Jeff. And we're off and rolling. That's a good start. Superstock A main is underway. Low and 4, cleared. That puts Lance Parker out front. Jeff Carney into second with TQ Tommy all over his back bumper. All 6 cars still on the lead lap. That includes the Action Man. Oh, Groby trying to stay on that lead lap. Here comes the Action Man back into turn 3 and 4. Oh, Steve with a big drive underneath Tommy in turn 1 and 2. Go low. Eddie's on his way. And cleared. Go low in 1. Watch out, Groby. Clear. Oh, we got Doc 1. Minute and a half in, 2.5 minutes to go. 2.5 minutes to go. Out front is Lance. He is driving the 777 car. Carney in second. Carney up on Tom. Does a nice job. Steve running third. Steve on the back door of the Action Man. Ron running 4. Oh, here comes Groby on the inside down in turn 1. Lance is going in there. Not really sure why Lance is pushing it. Here comes the Action Man, sizing up the inside of the quarter panel. And Lance goes around. He's clear. That's going to put Carney out front. Lance in second, Steve in third. Low in turn 3, low in turn 3. There's action happening on the Speedway. 6 cars down the backstretch. Groby's still hanging on to 5. Groby's still in 5th. Ron in 4th. Carney sneaks underneath Steve. Second place up on Steve. Makes a dive. 45 seconds to go. 45. Oh, lands on the inside of Carney, and they go fender to fender. Lance takes over the top spot. Carney gets Grobied in turn 3 and 4. I know every leader's trying to give it away. Carney's putting the Carney grabs second place back from Steve. 20 seconds to go. Ron in 4th. Groby 5. Oh, and Carney loses the wheel. 5 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Last lap. White flag is out. White flag is out. And done, and done, and done, and done. Carney still finishes in 3rd. Oh, he's one wheel short of a full house. And Lance pulls off the win. Steve, look at Steve up into that second spot. Steve hung on for second. Carney in 3rd. Ron 4. Groby 5. And Tommy 6. I did find a body clip and a body post. I don't know, a body post thing. If anybody lost a retainer, maybe. All right. I'll give you guys time. Go ahead and hot lap. Go ahead and hot lap. Maybe a little later in the day you need to roll that tire farther over. But did you change your front end stuff today?
I changed nothing.
Okay. Because I say when you're changing the front, it changes the caster box. Okay. Yep. So I said that was one of the biggest things I did was on the back you can kind of change them, but it doesn't make any difference. All right. I'm going to need a couple of volunteer marshals. Anybody in the pits that's got 4 minutes to chase mod sprints, I would greatly appreciate it. I know there's not a ton of racers left over there. So if you look around and you don't see very many people, that means I need you. All right. I got high hopes for this. I got really high hopes. Parts and accessories are sold in the hobby shop, just in case you would need them at the end of the night. Up front in this one, driving the Finley Farm ride, that is Wheels. Wheels will be number 1. Number 2 is going to be Jared Nitro, driving the blue number 5. We call him Slide Job for a reason. Sean Neisted, his best run of the day, came in round number 2. He's going to line up number 3. Evan Tapp, driving the 28, lines up number 4. Kyle Peters lines up number 5. David Moore loves mod sprint number 6. And Murphy's going to try to keep it running for 4 minutes. Yep. All right. Let's see what we can do. Good luck. Here we go. And we're off and rolling. All right, a little bit of changing up toward the top. Everybody's still on the lead lap. Oh, turn 2, turn 2. Slow them down. Slow them down in 2. Slow them down in 2. Cleared. It's clear. Evan Tapp grabs the lead. Kyle Wheeler in second. Sean third. Jared 4, and then Murphy. Oh, high in 3, cleared. Kyle Peters up into 6. David Moore 5. Jared 4. Sean, oh, hot, careful on the front, Oh, caution turn 2, clear. Evan Tapp still up front. Kyle Wheeler in second. Nitro in third. Nitro's looking for Wheeler. Sean running 4. Leader up onto Jared. That's 3rd place in front of you, Evan. 3rd place in front of you. it's a miracle. Halfway. We got all 7 still running. Halfway. Evan Tapp still up front. Kyle Wheeler in second. Jared in third. 4 is Sean. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything, Dave. And Dave's the first one out. Leaders still Evan. Wheeler in second. Oh, here's a battle for the lead down the backstretch. One minute to go. Evan Tapp out front. Wheeler in second. Oh, and Evan goes down. And then Peters goes upside down. Oh, Evans just died. Low in 4, clear. Low on the front. Nitro into second. Sean in third. Peters moves up into 5. Peters into 5. Oh, caution turn 1 and 2. Caution turn 1 and 2. Into the mud. It is Nitro out front. 20 seconds left to go. Low in 3, clear. White flag is out for Nitro. White flag is out. White flag is out. And done. That's it. It will be Nitro pulling off the win. I'm sure they'll discuss how that happened. I didn't really see. Sean finishes second. Wheeler, Peters 4. And Murphy 5. All right, just a reminder, next weekend, doors open at 11. Doors open at 11 for the King of Wings race. It'll be dry state, but I think we got decent weather out there. I'd like to thank the millions of people out there on the stream watching on YouTube. We'll do it again next Saturday.